All right, today we're going to talk about removable discontinuities. Another name for that are holes. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to find the holes in our graph. Essentially is what we're trying to find. And how we find those are based upon these steps right here. One, we're going to factor. Just like we find VA, do the same thing for finding the holes. Going to factor. Two, we're going to simplify. Now here, there we go, spell check. Here's where it gets interesting. After you factor and simplify, whatever, how did I say in the notes? You're going to take your canceled factors. So you're going to take your canceled factors and set them equal to 0. So after you simplify, you're going to have some canceled factors. You're going to take those and set them equal to 0. So take canceled factors and set equal to 0. Okay, so after we take our canceled factors and set them equal to 0, we're going to get a number for x. X equals something. What we're going to do from there is we're going to take that x, or whatever that number is, and plug it into our simplified answer, and it's going to give us our y. So plug answer into simplified equation. Simplified equation. There we go. So we're going to take our answer and plug it into our simplified equation. So let's take a look at just a quick example. This shouldn't be too bad. We're just going to take a look at, let's say we have x plus 5 over x plus 5 over x minus 2. Okay, we'll take a look at an example here. It's already been factored. We need to simplify. We're going to cross these out. We're left with 1. So my simplified answer is 1 over x minus 2. Right? Well, to find my holes, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my canceled factors equal to 0. So I'm going to set my x plus 5 equal to 0 to get x equals negative 5. Plain and simple. That's really easy. It's a one-step linear equation. So we're going to take what we're going to do is, that gives us our x value for the hole, negative 5. Now we need to find our y value. To find our y value, you just plug in that negative 5 into our simplified answer. So 1 over, we plug in negative 5 for x, minus 2. That gives us 1 over negative 7. So at negative 5, negative 1 over 7 is going to be where our hole will be at on the graph. Again, it's the same thing as finding VA, except we're taking our canceled factors and setting them equal to 0. And then we're going to plug in our answer into our simplified equation to give us our x and y coordinates for that hole. And again, we'll look at an example when it comes to graphing this, because doing this is fairly simple, but graphing it can be tough.